I feel like we've been shopping for hours, and I cannot believe I bought all that stuff that's in the car, and I didn't get a single thing that I was actually looking for. Ooh. Don't look now, but there's someone here who just found what he was looking for. Can't take his eyes off you. Oh, Renee, don't be ridiculous. Oh, thank you for inviting me. God, something smells wonderful.
Oh, well, I decided to get out my recipe file and make something from the old days. I still have hope. Maybe we will own that diner again. I mean, Antonio hasn't gotten the loan yet, but...
But he's working 2 jobs now. Maybe the banks will reconsider his loan.
2 jobs?
Yeah. I mean, I know I shouldn't have blown it, but he's not just working at the diner now. Now he's Nora Buchanan's law clerk.
Really?
Yes. I know I shouldn't have told you or anything, but you know how he likes to keep everything in. I don't know. I've never met anybody like him. He's so...
Oh, come on. Please. You know how a mother loves hearing her children praised, especially from a woman who means so much to her son.
I don't know, Carlotta. I've known Antonio for a while, and I'm still not really sure how he feels about me.
You're Bo Buchanan's son?
Drew, yeah. I gotta tell you, Cassie, good looks sure run in your family.
Oh, my God. I feel like such a doofus right now. I thought, you know, I'm not even going to say it. I am really sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time anyone's ever called me a gigolo. I thought those guys really had to look sharp.
Are you kidding? You look great. Almost European. And your eyes, both of them, they're blue, Kelly. They're both blue. Thank you.
I mean, it's just a matter of taste, I guess, but me, I like dark eyes. It's like there are these little secrets in there, you know?
Are you leaving? Bamboo?
Well, it all depends on how it goes to my father. I mean, it's gonna be a little strange seeing him after all these years.
This means war, Buchanan.
Well, hey, Red. What are you
You
What?
ordered a large, extra cheese pepperoni onion pizza without me? You animal.
What happened to you having to work until midnight?
Antonio Vega was ready and willing to take the job as my law clerk, so he will be at the library until midnight.
Good for you, Red. Way to go. And you know what? That's exactly what that guy needs, too, is a challenge.
Well, he may need it. Let's hope he's up for it. Even Rachel. Well, it was a miserable job for her, as smart as she was. Is.
Hey, come on, honey. Rachel's fine.
I know.
Sister Teresa says that things are going exactly the way they're supposed to go.
Mother's an awfully long time to go without seeing her.
Well, it's just the way that some drug rehabs work, you know? It's like, it's one day at a time for you, too, huh?
You're right. You're right. What in the world are you up to here? Why, Bo Buchanan, have you started composing music?
So did Andrew tell you what this new guy's like?
No, he just said he had an emergency and had to be away. He knew we wanted to change the wedding date. He said we could trust Reverend Byers with anything. Shoot, all I know is I've got to be at the country club in less than an hour to meet Mr. Guitard. Let's be prompt, shall we, Miss Saybrook? Weddings can be very complex events, you know.
Doesn't sound like too much fun. Of course, too bad that we have to split up all our little duties here to get everything done before the wedding. It would be much nicer if we could work together, don't you think?
Whoops. Sorry. I'm Hal Byers. The Reverend Carpenter did tell you I was filling in for him, didn't he?
Yes, actually, he said that he had to see Mrs. Hopkins at Center City?
Yes, her time is very short, I'm afraid. The family is virtually pleading that Andrew be there. See you.
Marty.
Please, sit down.
Dylan.
Hi.
Hi.
Now, Andrew was telling me you're planning on changing the wedding date. Well, I got the calendar right here. Were you looking to move it back into the summer sometime?
No. Actually, how does February 23rd sound to you?
Frankly, it sounds like you're trying to push things a little too fast, I might add. Why the rush?
I would never even seen it if you hadn't said something. It? Well, him. All right, I'm flattered. And I'm not interested. Oh, Renee, come on. I haven't even started thinking about that. Oh, darling, I am so sorry if I embarrassed you. I just thought that maybe you were ready to kind of get up and get going again. Why would you think that? I mean, you didn't get that idea from me. Well, the new clothes you're wearing and the new clothes you bought this morning, I'm sorry. I read more into it than is there. I'm sorry. Isn't that funny? I didn't even think twice when I put this on this morning. Twice about what? These clothes, they're not new, and they're not even mine. They belong to one of my alters, Jean Randolph. Apparently, Tori didn't much care for Jean's things. So, she sent everything out to the cleaners and left it there. Which is the reason that none of this got burned in the fire. But it's all been delivered back to me, and, I mean, I have to admit, Jean Randolph had a real sense of style, didn't she? So I thought, well, maybe a little fashion change wouldn't kill me. Well, then I'm just a little bit right. You are thinking about changing things. Oh, Renee, changing your clothes is easy. Changing what you feel deep down inside, that's the hard part. Honey, I can see how after everything that's happened to you that you would think that way, but why would you want to change what you honestly feel? I don't have a choice, I have to. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm talking in riddles, but it doesn't make any sense to me either. What doesn't? You know how much I loved Sloan, don't you? I loved him with my heart, my soul. I loved him completely. It's just... Just what, Vicky? It's Clint. I don't understand it, and I hate it. Every time I see Clint with Carlotta Vega, I get jealous.
Antonio never really says anything about how he feels on the inside. No, does he ever talk around the home? I mean, well, most of the time I just try to guess.
Yeah, and Antonio keeps everything inside, I know. You know, it's so unbelievable. And Christian is completely different. All his feelings just pour out of him. With Antonio, you have to look very carefully. It's in his eyes. If you look in his eyes, you can see everything he's feeling.
I look in his eyes a lot, Carlotta.
He has wonderful eyes, don't you think?
I know, they go on forever. Sometimes he gives me that look, you know, that says, don't even bother trying to hide, because I know everything there is to know about you.
Oh, but he doesn't. He'd like to, though, Andy. Yeah, you know what you're seeing.
What if I'm wrong? I mean, I just keep thinking that I'm seeing what I want to see, because I want to believe it so badly.
And you can. Oh, trust me. Antonio wouldn't be spending all this time with you if he didn't care a great deal about you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh.
You're welcome.
Hola.
See, look who's finally decided to join us.
I'm sorry I'm late.
I know, right on time. Perfect.
As a matter of fact, we were just talking about you.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And, what about me?
Oh, we were just saying about how quiet you are, how you never talk about anything with anybody, you know. How congratulations are in order, because I hear you just got a new job.
And with 2 jobs, maybe the bank will reconsider your loan.
Look, there's not gonna be any loan. All right? I'm not wasting my time on that dream anymore. We can never get that diner back. So just forget about it. No, she just about forced me to come with her.
That's right. I wouldn't take no for an answer. I told you. I think it's very important for you and your father to see each other again.
I don't know about that, Cassie.
Well, I do. I know Bo. He's going to be thrilled to see you.
Well, you won't even know who I am. It's been years. He's got his own life. He's got a new wife, different job. What's he gonna want to see me for?
Because you're his son, and he loves you, and he's missed you. I told you. He had an investigator looking for you and your mom for years. And the only reason he gave up was he figured he couldn't find you because you wanted it that way. And he is going to beg you to stay. You have to be curious. He is your father. Drew, there's only one reason why you ran into me at that airport at Atlanta. It was meant to be. And if it's meant to be, you gotta let it happen.
Okay. All right. You guys win.
We are Kramer women. We always win.
All right. I'll stay in town for a couple days at least. How's that?
Perfect.
But I gotta psych myself up first. I mean, I just can't show up on his doorstep out of nowhere tonight. So, Cassie, if you don't mind, could you vouch for me at a budget motel?
Drew, you would stay with Andrew and me at the rectory, and I don't want any argument. No, I do not want to hear it.
Kramer women, I heard.
Well, good. Let's get my luggage and get home. You can stay in Kelly's old room, all right? Cassie, wait. There's something you might want to know. It's about my old room.
Let me be perfectly candid, if I may. Reverend Carpenter filled me in on some of the difficulties you faced the past few months. Apparently you broke off the engagement, then it was back on again suddenly. And now it seems you're trying to rush the date forward.
Well, that's what Marty and I have decided on. And why wait?
Oh, I think there's a very good reason for that. After all, it's a lifetime commitment. A month or so isn't going to make any difference.
Well, it's going to make a difference to me. I would marry Marty right now, today, right here. See, Reverend, I've loved Marty all my life. It seems that way anyway. And now that we found each other, I'm going to love her now, tomorrow, the next day, 100 tomorrows from now.
Well, it sounds very committed. Miss Saybrook, Marty, could I speak to you alone for a few seconds?
Yeah, excuse me. I need to make a phone call anyway to the community center. I've had some trouble with one of the security things. Their gal was supposed to come repair the security system. I'll be outside. Excuse me.
Reverend Dillon was speaking for both of us.
Marty, I don't want you to get the feeling that Reverend Carpenter was telling tales out of school. But as I said, he did fill me in on some of your problems. May I be blunt?
Please?
Are you rushing your marriage because you love Dylan Moody? Or to escape certain emotions you'd rather not feel, involving another man?
So the CIA is having someone watch Inspector Bass when he arrives in Ireland, right?
Yeah, but the clock is still ticking, honey. The CIA broke that code that was in the music that Marty wrote out for us.
And the message was?
Poseidon on board. Meeting set for March 1st. With... And that's where the music was torn.
And you don't know the end of the song. And not knowing that, you can't possibly know who the terrorist is going to kill. Or where.
No, but Marty wrote out a logical ending for the song for me, and then I used this code key that the CIA sent. These are the letters that I got.
TTT, AAA, 4 N's, 2 E's, PSL, DUI.
Mm-hmm. And if we can unscramble these, I think then we'll know something. We might even find out the target that the terrorists are after.
Like an anagram?
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to write it out longhand over here, and then I remembered we had this thing stuck up in the top of the closet in case anybody ever came over here with kids.
Made any sense out of it yet?
Oh, yeah. Sure, I get a word here and there. Maybe I get a name, but I've always got letters left over. I'm starting to think it might even be Gaelic.
Well, Marty might be able to recognize an Irish name.
Marty or Patrick.
You don't want to ask?
No, but if I can't break this on my own, honey, I don't really have a choice. I'm gonna have to. I don't want to do that to Marty, but I just may have to get her and Patrick back together again so that we can figure something out.
Reverend, I'm marrying Dylan because I love him. Now, I don't know what Andrew told you or what you've seen in the Lambview newspapers recently, but I'm definitely not running from any feelings I have for someone.
No doubts, no unresolved feelings of any kind for...
Patrick Thornhart is his name. No. That's not why I... Well, that's not true. Moving the date does involve Patrick. I set the first date because I thought he was going to be home in Ireland, and then he stayed. He has to stay in the country to take care of some legal questions.
So he's going to be here for some time?
I don't know. I don't care.
Then what's the rush?
I have a life, and I'm tired of putting it off. I don't want to wait anymore. I want to get married. I want to have children. I want to have a family. I want to have a home and a husband to share it with. I need someone I can depend on, someone who's solid and stable. I need what Dylan can give me. A quiet love that I know won't ever go away.
Hey, listen, I've got to get down to the community center because the repairman didn't show up again today. So, everything all set for the wedding?
I think we should wait till Reverend Carpenter got back before we...
Reverend, we came here today to get an answer. And I'm not leaving until we get one. Yes or no? What's it gonna be?
Why is getting back the diner only a dream?
Look, I ran across Juanita when I came across Angel Square. And she got a new offer. $200,000. She said she'd put the guy out for a couple of days because she wants to sell it to us.
I was hoping it would be much less than that.
Evening, Antonio.
Yeah, hi. Look, we're getting ready to have dinner.
Clint, please, come in.
Sorry to interrupt your dinner. Actually, I stopped by to see if you wanted to join me. We can do it some other time, though.
Oh, why do we have to do it another time? Why don't you just join us? I think we're just going to wait a little while longer for Christian.
Well, I wouldn't wait too long. He and Jessica got into an argument. Nothing important, but they're probably working it out right now.
Well, I hope so. I know how Jessica feels about Christian. Frankly, I'm still trying to get used to the fact that I'm not #1 man in her life anymore.
Well, if we're not going to be waiting for Christian, why don't we sit down and enjoy the food while it's hot? And Andy, sit right there next to Antonio. Clint?
That's good for me?
No, sit next to the stove. I have to sit here. Please, you sit at the head of the table.
And I have no right to be jealous of anything in Clint's life. It's just, it sounds so arrogant to say this. Even when I was married to Sloan, somehow I thought Clint would love me forever. I can't even bear to think of how that sounds. Sounds normal as far as I'm concerned. Why wouldn't you be a little jealous of him? You really loved Clint. He really loved you. And besides that, the point I'm making is, if you feel it, you feel it, honey. No one can absolutely control those kinds of things, and they shouldn't even try, especially you, Vicky.
Why especially me?
Darling, you have been fighting your feelings for so many years. There's so much of you locked up inside. I think from now on, you should try to listen and be true to the way you feel. And things are always changing. They're always going to be changing. And down the road, there may sometimes still be something alive between you and Clinton. Who knows? Maybe you want to do something about it.
Both of you can say honestly that you've taken enough time to look deeply, to search your hearts.
Reverend, like I've told you, I don't have to search my heart. I know that I love this woman more than I've loved anyone ever in my entire life. And we're going to get married, and we're going to stay married.
Marty?
I love only you. No one else. There's no one else.
Now, is that what you wanted to hear?
Well, since the date is still open, and since you both seem to want it so much, I'll tell Andrew that St. James is going to have a wedding on February the 23rd.
All right. That's what we wanted to hear. So, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Appreciate it. I'm going to go to the community center. Do you want me to drop you off at the club?
Right, my appointment. We are having the wedding reception then. There's a million decisions to make. Thank you.
My best to you both.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, woman. Looks like this is it. Nothing's gonna stand in our way now.
Want something to drink? These are our last two.
I don't know what I want, honey. I'll tell you, we're getting nowhere fast with this.
Okay, calm down. My turn. Stand back, everybody. Let me at it.
It's all yours.
And that's all yours.
Hello. Yes, this is Commissioner Buchanan. What? No, hold on one second. Just let me get something to write with, okay? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. All right, no, I got it. Thank you.
What's that?
You know that transatlantic call that Bass made just before he left? They finally released the copy to us. Ready for this?
For what? What did Bass say?
Coming home. Wait in Ireland until we can arrange for the bomb expert.
Welcome home, Cassie.
Thank you.
Son, River, what a little charmer. Well, he's next door having dinner with Mrs. Brimmer.
Oh! Oh, good for him. Thank you. I can't wait to see him. I don't suppose that you've met Maggie.
Maggie, no. The only person here this afternoon was myself, attending to some of Andrew's appointments. Oh, he said when he called that he was just leaving, so he should be here very shortly.
Oh, good. I miss him.
Yeah. Well, on that note, I'll take my leave.
Oh, thank you. Reverend Byers,
see you,
thank you
Cassie.
so much for filling
my
in.
pleasure. Bye-bye.
Hello? I gave Drew the $1 million tour, but Maggie's room looked kind of empty. Is she still living here? Kelly, my guess is that Maggie's room looked kind of neat and tidy. And you may not realize this, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's been abandoned.
Well, I was just thinking that maybe Drew could sleep there tonight. That's all.
Hey,
I wish everyone would stop worrying about where I'm gonna, bunk tonight. I mean, just give me a blanket. I'm fine. Anywhere. I'm cool.
Drew, don't worry. We'll find you a cot or a couch or... Yeah, but if Maggie went away somewhere, then that's fine. We can just put him in Maggie's...
Kelly, how do you think Maggie would feel if she came home tonight and found a strange man sleeping in her bed?
Well, I don't know. She's kind of hard to figure. And she'll scream or say, give me a minute to take this lipstick off and I'll slide
Kelly, I need to go pick up River. Would you please take Drew into the living room and make him feel at home? Thank you.
What'd I tell you? Reverend and Mrs. Dweeb.
We can't even be sure if it's more than one name, honey. We gotta narrow this thing down.
Right, especially since now we know that they've got a bomb expert. All right, well, we should use what we have. We've got a clue. I mean, we've got part of one, at least the part of the message that we've got. I'm on board on March 1st to meet Poseidon. Poseidon, isn't that from Greek mythology? It's the god of sea, right? Or what if the other name is from Greek mythology?
Name or names, What if it's Roman? Romans had different names for the same gods.
The Roman name was Neptune. Neptune. Neptune.
Right, okay, so that leaves T-T-A-A-N-N-S-L-D-I.
Titans. Titans. Try Titans, though. T-I-N-A-S. Here's the S. Titans. Titans.
So that leaves us 5 more letters. We got A-N-D-L-A.
Wait a minute, and.
What?
And, Bo, and. A-N-D, and. Neptune, and. It's not Titans. Titans had nothing to do with the ocean. It's Neptune. Poseidon on board for March 1st meeting with Neptune and... Neptune.
A, Titans, L. I don't know.
No.
What if this guy likes to use initials? What if he's Mr. A.L. Titans?
Will you forget about the Titans?
Wait, no, wait. I've got it, honey. I've got it. Neptune, Poseidon, the sea. I have got it. A-N-T-I-S. Atlantis.
That's it. Poseidon on board for March 1st meeting with Neptune and Atlantis.
Atlantis.
That's the message.
Oh, great. So what's it mean, though? They've got to be code names for some people. Who, though? I mean, who would be important enough that these terrorists, the men at 21, they would want to assassinate him? Who? I mean, what is this all about,
all right,
really?
So we just took a big giant step forward. Now let's just take a little step back.
And just relax.
Yes.
Huh? Yeah, I know. Relax and let the clues come to me.
There
Right?
you go.
Right?
Yes.
I know. I gave the same advice to Patrick the other day, along with a bottle of whiskey.
Did it work?
Yeah. Actually it did. So maybe what I need is a little pizza and some beer. Will you say I'm an animal?
Did I order something?
You drank all my beer, too.
What do you say we take a drive down to Rhodey's? I'll buy you a couple of drafts. Come on, what do you say?
I say, what the hey? Wouldn't hurt. Roadies it is.
Okay. I'll call you in a day or two, and maybe we can make that movie. We got a date. You could do better.
Okay.
Not until you're ready. I could never do better than you.
Oh, well.
Now get out of here so I can finish my coffee in peace.
All right.
See you later.
But, Mr. Guitar, please.
Miss Saybrook, there are less than 5 weeks to your day, and you still haven't made your decisions.
I've never done this before.
There's a first time for everything. You have our catering menu now, yes? Choose your flowers, the music, and your menu, then call me.
But...
Marty?
Vicky, hi. I didn't see you.
Well, you have a lot on your mind, don't you? I ran into Larry before. He's so excited that you asked him to walk you down the aisle. He's so happy for you. We all are.
Well, thank you. But the way things are going, the only thing anybody's going to have to eat at my wedding reception is peanuts. I hope you're all still happy then.
It's an awful lot to take care of all by yourself, isn't it? You know something? I've done this before, a whole bunch of times. Would you like some help?
I'm really glad that you dug up those recipes. You know, I just can't believe that these are the kind of meals you were making every night at the diner.
Well, if you fix meals like this every night at the diner again, you wouldn't have a empty seat in the house.
Well, it's too bad I won't get that chance. Seems that someone has made another bid on the diner, and so that won't give us enough time to go for another loan at the bank.
Well, what about my offer? I told you I'd guarantee a loan for you. In fact, I'll write my own check.
How kind. And when did this happen? And how come I never heard a word about Mr. Buchanan's generous offer?
Antonio, please.
Antonio, I made the offer to your mother. And since you're the head of the family, I hope you'll consider it an offer to you, too. I can write you a check tonight.
Thank you, Clint. We're very grateful to be a family with such good friends. But we cannot accept your offer.
Well, if you change your mind, you let me know.
Thank you. Would someone like some coffee?
Well, it sounds good to me. In fact, why don't I give you a hand?
Are you sure it's okay to stay?
Drew, totally. But I wouldn't stay more than a night.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
Because everything here's by the book. As in the good book.
Uh-huh. Lots of rules, huh?
They have more rules than furniture. No smoking, no drinking, no music, no fooling around.
If it's that bad, then why'd you move back in?
Oh, like I told Cassie coming back from the airport, things just didn't work out with my roommate.
Oh, well, how much worse could it have been with him?
Trust me, it was. He just had too many rules of his own.
Yeah, well, I'm not much when it comes to rules myself. That's something we have in common.
Is that all you think?
Well, we could find out. My guess is when the Reverend comes back and finds his wife home, I mean, listen, what's it been, like a week, 10 days? They're going to want a little downtime for themselves. I mean, so why don't we give them the house for a little begat practice, and we can head out for, you know, some fun of our own.
You know something? I think I'm starting to like you.
Good. That cuts both ways.
If you are in the mood for a good time, you have come to the expert, my friend. I know exactly the place. Cool.
Well, the joint is jumping. What's going on?
Look who's bartending, bro. Okay. We've got one fuzzy navel. That's orange juice and peach schnapps. We got a mind eraser. That's vodka and soda and coffee liqueur. And we got a pink swirl. Yeah. Yeah. And one big baby blue 57 Chevy. Thank you. Whew. Did pretty good, didn't I? And what can I do for you, partner?
How about an explanation?
Oh, my lordy, the man has stumped the band. An explanation. It's not a drink. What are you doing here? I thought you were just going to be a silent partner. I am having the time of my life. Gotta run. We have 2 beers. Too simple for us.
Renee offered to fill in for me, so I'm training her.
Why, where are you going?
Well, my honeymoon. See, Marty and I, we just moved up the wedding to February 23rd, so y'all keep your calendars clear, all right?
Well, have you made a decision about where you're going on your honeymoon?
No, not yet. But I'll tell you where we're not going. Ireland.
Well, okay, that takes care of the menu. What is next? Flowers. Well, flowers are easy. Have you decided yet what color the bridesmaids are wearing?
Carpenter.
Oh.
Hi. Oh,
don't let me interrupt. I'm Lorna Brady.
Of course. I'm sorry. How are you?
Good.
Good. This is Marty Saybrook. Do you know each other?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
Say hi to Jess for me.
I will do that. Hope you had a nice ride.
I sure did.
Good.
Bye.
Bye.
My God, that new Irish riding instructor. Did you hear that accent?
I heard on TV he murdered his girlfriend.
He can come murder me any day. Did you see those eyes?
I was riding behind him. It wasn't his eyes I was looking at.
I hope he stays in those stables forever.
But there's a few riding tricks you wouldn't mind learning from Patrick Thornhart.
You know, Mark, why don't we start with your bridal bouquet,
Thanks again.
Oh, you're welcome.
Great. And good night.
Come again.
Night.
Adios.
I hope we didn't upset her.
Why, because we left? Well, she wanted to be in there with him alone anyways.
After we had coffee.
Before, after. What difference does it make? Why'd you have to bring up the diner in front of him for?
Look, I'm sorry it came up.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, too. Everybody's sorry.
You know, would you mind telling me what your problem is? Why don't you let the guy help? Come on, he's the answer you're looking for.
But it's not gonna happen. Okay? I'm not gonna owe Clint Buchanan. Not ever.
Clint, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but please try to understand.
I do. I do understand.
He's the man of the family, and it would hurt him too much, you know, hurt his pride.
I said, I understand. And as far as hurting my feelings goes, well, you could make it up to me.
And what about his hair? Did you check out his hair?
Oh, yeah.
Marty, is something wrong?
Oh, no. No, thanks to you. Just, sometimes it hits me. There's still so much I have to do.
I know exactly how you feel. I felt the same way when I married Joe Riley. I didn't have a mother either. Had no one to help me prepare or give me advice or support. I look at you and I see myself.
Well, it helps to know that someone understands.
I'd be very happy to keep on helping you. I mean it. In fact, why don't you just consider me your mother? I mean, at least during this time.
Yeah, thank you, Vicky. Yes, I'd like that very much. Very much.
Here we go, 2 from the tap.
Oh, thanks,
Oh,
Dawn.
great, thanks.
No problem.
So, you want to toast anything?
Yeah, how about solving that message? I know. You're supposed to relax.
Actually, I've been thinking about it, too. They have to be names, Bo. 3 names. Atlantis, Poseidon, Neptune.
Do you think one could be our ambassador?
Terrorist group like the Men of 21 possibly gain from killing our U.S. ambassador to Ireland.
A lot of bad publicity. Maybe that's what they want.
You better call your friend Rick at CIA.
Yeah, well, first thing in the morning.
I did it.
Hey, you weren't kidding. Big crowd.
Yeah, I told you.
Everybody who's anybody comes to roadies, huh?
Well, I don't know about that, but, I know who is here.
Who?
Your father.